to my channel. Y'all should already know who it is. Six Figure Tasty, the CEO of iTasty Cosmetics. This has to at least be my 10th time recording this video, but this gonna be the final and last time of me recording this video. That's it. Like, this the last time. This video is gonna be on, as you can tell from the title, is starting your business with little to no money. So basically, you don't have to spend all this money to start a business. So people all the time always be like, oh, I need this, I need that. Even to start your business, you technically don't need a website. You don't need a website to start a business. I personally had my website before I started my business, before I launched. But technically, you don't really need a website. You can always start your business and start small and start locally in your area, in your community first. And then as your business starts to branch off and you start networking more through social media and you start reaching more people in different cities and people are reaching out to you about purchasing that live in other cities, then it would be best to get a website, because people are more prone to shop with someone who has a website. Although scams happen whether you have a website, whether you don't have a website. If you have a website, somebody will be more likely to shop with you, but you don't initially need a website to start your business. If you wanted to start selling lashes, for example, if you made me your vendor, you could start your business with literally 15 lashes. My MOQ with starting with lashes is 15. You spend around $50, 15 pairs of lashes, and you can flip that to 150. So you bought these lashes for about $50 and you sell them 10 a piece. 10 times 15 is 150, and you've already profited $100. And then you can turn around and flip that and come purchase more. So you technically don't need you don't need a website to start your business. It's best to have a website, but if you're first starting out, you don't have the funds to do everything you want to do as far as your business goes, you don't technically need to start. You don't need a website. I lost my train of thought for a second, but you don't need a website. You can start small locally and then branch off and get your website once you've made money, and then you can invest it to getting a website and getting your domain. And that's another thing. Now, if you do have a website, I definitely recommend purchasing your domain. A domain is basically your website. It's yours. So for example, my website is with Shopify, and my website is www.itasty.com. I bought my domain when I bought my did my website, but if I did not buy my domain, my website would basically be www.myshopify.itasty.com. So it would basically have the company that my website is with, it would have their name in it. Now, there have been issues I have seen where basically people steal people's domains. So say, for example, if I never bought the domain itasty.com, somebody could have came and bought it before me, and now they can use that domain because they purchased it and I didn't. So I definitely recommend purchasing a domain. If you make a website, do not have it the shop big cartel. Definitely purchase your domain. It don't cost, I think it costs like $20. I know you have to keep paying for it. I don't remember exactly how much it costs because I did this over a year ago, but definitely purchase your domain. Another thing I want to get into is packaging. If you want to start your business, you do not need all this money for packaging. You literally can buy, when I started my business, I bought my bubble mailers on Amazon. As my business grew, then obviously I went off to getting bubble mailers from Uline and buying bigger bulk. But you don't have to start buying 10,000 bubble mailers from Uline. You literally can start with Amazon, buy 20, 25 in a pack. And you can use bubble mailers. And what I love about bubble mailers is bubble mailers come with bubble wrap, so you don't need bubble wrap. But if you're shipping, it also depends on what kind of business you decide to do. Most people, they want to go all out and spend all this money on custom boxes and stuff like that. Please do not do that if you're on a budget and you're trying to start a business. Custom boxes are not necessary. Just because you have custom boxes or you don't will not make somebody shop with you or not shop with you. And most people throw out the boxes regardless. I've received custom boxes from people, and guess where they are? In the trash. It's cute and stuff, but I don't have nowhere to put it, and I don't have no use for it, so they go right in the trash. So there are things you can do to customize your boxes to where you don't have to spend all this money and go all out just to copy the next person. Most people that have custom boxes have been in business for over a year. They are making money. They have a good returning customer base to where they can afford to do that. But if you're just starting out, most likely you may or may not, and even if you do have the funds, I would rather you use your funds towards your inventory versus putting it on boxes that are most likely gonna go in the trash anyway. I cannot talk. They're gonna go in the trash anyway. While we on the topic of custom boxes, the post office provides boxes for free as long as your item is shipping priority, and priority basically is anything over £1. As long as your item is shipping priority, you literally can go on the post office website and get boxes for free. They have different sizes, different types of boxes, and you literally can get them from the post office for free, so you don't even have to spend money on boxes technically. That's what I do. I literally get my boxes from the post office, and then I also purchase bubble mailers from Uline. Another thing I want to talk about is as far as inventory. I also have a video on this, which is on how much inventory to spend, so please check it out if you want more information on that. But you don't have to go all out as far as inventory when first starting your business. You do not have to start with 100. You do not have to start with 1,000 unless that's your supplier's MOQ. But if it's not, please do not go all out and buy thousands of stuff just to start your business, and then when it doesn't sell, you have to get rid of all this stuff. A lot of people, they see, oh, this item is hot selling, this item is hot selling, this person is selling out, why don't I start a business and sell that too? And then they go all out and buy all this stuff, and then they launch their business. You're not reaching the same people that that person is reaching. You don't have the same customer base as that person, and you're not making any money. You probably made a sale or two, and now you got to figure out how to get all this stuff. Always start small, depending on the item. If you make lip glosses, start off with like 10. If you're making body butter, start out with 5-20. Never go all out and do 50 to 100 until you sell out. Now, if you launch this day today, for example, and you sell out today, okay, then good. Come back with double the amount you made. But don't go all out and make all this stuff to now you gotta, prepare to sell all this stuff, discount all this stuff because it's not selling, etc., etc. And I've seen it happen. It's happened sometimes with me too. Not that I've went out and tried to like copy anybody, but I'll sell something or I'll think about selling something before testing the market first, and I'll buy it. Like, you live and you learn with business. There's times I'll release a new item and it'll sell out the same day. There's other times I'll release a new item and it'll sell and then it just won't sell and I just have it sitting around. Or it will sell out and then when I restock, it doesn't sell as good as it did the first time. But like I said, you live and you learn with business. If you're watching this video and you have a business, you probably know what I'm talking about. But yeah, you don't have to go all out and spend all this money to start a business. You don't need thousands of dollars. You literally can get a shipping scale and all that on Amazon and spend less than $50. You can get a printer for $20-$30 at Target, at Walmart. You do not have to go all out and buy a $300 printer, a $200 printer. You do not have to do that. You literally can start small. I'm still using the same shipping scale I bought from Amazon over a year ago, and a lot of people have the